Moroccan style chicken tagine. I have a mix of dark and white meat. And our recipe will cover 10 to 12 pieces. A few hours before I cook this dish, I add the zest of a large lemon. See all that lemon zest in there? And 4 cloves of garlic, olive oil, salt, and pepper. We're putting our chicken into our Dutch oven, large skillet, or in my case, a tagine. Skin side down first. And I have a layer of olive oil in the pan as well. I put a little on the chicken for the marinade, but I also put a little in the pan. And I am working over medium heat. And we're gonna brown it on both sides. So I have 2 tablespoons of harissa. Comes in a tube, you can get it everywhere. I bought mine in upstate New York at the regular grocery store. Harissa paste, which is chili paste, okay? And then I toasted a couple teaspoons each of cumin and coriander. They're best friends. They love to go everywhere together. And I ground them up. You can also use already ground, of course. Then I added a teaspoon of ground turmeric. And I added about the same of pimenton or smoked paprika. Nice smoky flavor. I added just a little bit, like a little less than a half a teaspoon. I didn't measure, but it was about a half a teaspoon or so of smoked cinnamon or ground cinnamon. And I used a pinch of cloves. John hates cloves, so just a pinch, or you can use allspice. We're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of fig or lemon or apricot. We can also add a little dab of a chili paste of any kind or chili flake. This is just a crunchy chili paste mixture of a bunch of ground chilies, literally in just some innocuous oil. We're gonna add a nice thick syrupy drizzle of balsamic to this. Now, we can pull out our chicken, see how brown it is on both sides? Nice and brown. That's the color you're looking for. See, nice and sticky and brown. Get these boys out. We're gonna drop in our leek, onion, sliced or crushed garlic, and we're going to add our spice and fruit paste. Don't add your tomato paste yet, just your spices. And some salt. Now I'm gonna put the lid on this for a couple of minutes and let this sweat. A few tablespoons of tomato paste, chickpeas. Boop. I went heavy on the chickpeas for ours because I'm feeding my mom and my sister too. So you only need 1 can. I just put in 2 because they love chickpeas. And we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of stock. And as I said, you can make this completely vegetarian. Instead of browning chicken, you could brown large chunks of eggplant that you salt and drain, or big, beautiful florets of cauliflower. Now we can go ahead and add in our large pearl, 1¼ cups, half a container, 1¼ cups of pearl couscous. Okay? And it's going to cook in the chicken broth or the vegetable broth that I already added to the dish. So we're going to kind of nest the couscous into the pan, which of course is just fine pasta. And we're going to add back your chicken or your vegetables if you're making this vegetarian. And then we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes to finish cooking the chicken all the way through to the bone, of course. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, come on now. And then, big finish. We marinated the chicken in lemon zest and garlic. So now we're gonna squeeze the juice of the lemon, cut side up to keep the seeds with the lemon and not in our beautiful dish. And then we're gonna top it with a fragrant, beautiful mix of mint and cilantro and parsley.